And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
You are X.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Hey, move.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing is Jackson. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
13-yard line.
Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a second and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Back.
To throw is Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Throwing now is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 55 yards. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to Robinson now on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Again, it's Robinson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Ravens 0. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's able to find Wallace. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 63 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready.
Now Daniels. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To the air goes Daniels. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Daniels going to throw for it. Buying time to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and improved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. A check down here for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw is Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot. 13. Sit on.
They'll run. It's Henry. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Robinson with another carry. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Jackson now. He finds his man complete. That's Wallace. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. In motion right is Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Hey, middle.
To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wallace. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Off the option, here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Able to find Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Middle.
Throwing now is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem fazed one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
180. Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, middle.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here comes 2nd down.
180. Sit up.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Down the right sideline. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. That one looks like he'll throw here. Ertz over the middle. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one.
That ultra ground move, riding in the good, not used.